you're struggling to choose the right kick for your tracks,
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
I'm gonna show you my step-by-step proven method on how to choose the right kick every time. So if this is what you want, let's start with the video. Now, as I said before guys, I'm going to do this completely from scratch. So right now our drums sound like this. So the first tip is to grab a bunch of kicks that you know that are in the style of your genre. For example, tech house usually use 909 kicks, and these kicks sometimes are clean and sometimes they are saturated, distorted or processed to shape the kick in different vibes and tones. So I would just go into Ableton and grab a drum rack and I would just drag it into my kick channel. So once the drum rack is loaded, I would actually load my favorite kick samples from different sample packs. So a couple of sample pack recommendations that I can give you are the kicks from Mercurial Tones. So I'm just gonna grab atonal kicks and I'm just gonna grab 27 and I'm just gonna drop all of them into my drum rack. Another good sample pack is F9 kicks. I'm just gonna go to house kicks and I'm just gonna drag 25 more of them and drag them into my drum rack. And then I also have a pre-selection of my favorite kick samples here in Clap Sounds, the standard, Jacuna, and then we go to kicks and I have a couple of kicks that I do quite enjoy using. So I would just grab them and drag them into my drum rack. Before we continue, if you want a pristine selection of already processed kicks, join the Discord with the link down below. I will upload a pristine selection of kick samples in the Discord so you can download them and start using them right now. Okay, so now we have a drum rack fully loaded with kicks. If you don't have any kicks that you actually enjoy using it, here's another tip for you to choose the right kick every time. So what you can do is go to Splice and then look for instruments and you go for kicks and then you just sort them by genre and you just put tech house or whatever genre you are working on, and there you have it. Splice is showing you the most popular kicks used right now. You can't really go wrong with them because everyone is using Splice. So if these are the most used kicks, you can download them and try them too and drag them into your drum rack. So let's just, for example, listen to this one. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna drag the first one. I think we already have too much kicks to try, and there we go. So now we have a drum loop that sounds like this. I'm just gonna put the first one from Splice. I'm going to put 6 dBs of gain. So now our kicks sound like this. So now let's play our drums right now. So already the first kick sounds amazing. As I said before, is the Splice most used kick right now. So yeah, I can end the video right now, but trust me, there's a lot more into choosing the right kick. So let's continue. Okay, so what I would do now is I would grab all these MIDIs, turn them off, and then keep looking for other kicks that might sound good. Sounds good too, so I'm just gonna turn them, going for the next one. This one sounds good again, but maybe because I'm biased because these are my favorite kicks, but let's just keep moving. like this one. So I exaggerated the amount of kicks that I actually dragged into my drum rack. The idea is that you drag the necessary amount of kicks into your drum rack and start selecting one by one and by ear how the kick is flowing with the drums. So then, now that we have selected 4 kicks, I wouldn't select more than 4 to 5 kicks. You can select more if you want, but the idea is to just be precise, and instead of just overwhelming yourself with tons of options, just narrow into 4 to 5 options. So then I would just press this fold button here, and now we have our 4 selected kicks. So then I will just turn on the MIDI, and it's time to add the bass line. So let's just grab the bass line here. So now we start hearing how our kick interacts with the bass. So I really like this last kick that I have here, but I'm also actually liking kick 1, so I'm just gonna duplicate it here and delete the rest. So then we just unfold this and fold it again, and now we have only 2 kicks. Okay, so now that we have our kick locked in, we need to make it fit with the bass because kicks have different lengths. So let's talk about the length of your kick, because this is actually a super important topic because it will dictate the way we sidechain our kick and bass and the way we can balance the kick and bass. So if we open Shaperbox and we see the meter on the plugin, we can see that the kick is going just around the middle of our visualizer. So usually tech house kicks goes just right in the middle of the plugin, but you can actually make them shorter by adjusting the envelope, and then you could go into the 1/16th, which is another common tech house kick length. So let me show you how you can shorten your kicks with Shaperbox. So usually I would just grab this envelope and just put it just around here, and then just drag this envelope here and make a little curve, and now you should have a kick that sounds like this. So now this is a super short and tight kick, so you can feel that we have now lost a lot of low end and a lot of weight on the kick. So now that you have a shorter kick, then you can compensate with your bass being longer and taking more space between the kick and bass relationship. And the way you would do it is by going to the sidechain on your bass, put the audio triggering, and then you can visualize the kick length, and then you can adjust the curve here so it fits a little bit better. So let's just solo the bass and the kick, and let's press play. There we go. So now you have a perfect sidechain between the kick and your bass, because the bass is respecting the new length of the kick. Okay, so now our drums and the bass, it's sounding like this. So one common mistake that I see a lot of producers do is that they choose the wrong kick and then they start over processing the kick to make it fit into your track. But this is the wrong approach. You should start choosing the right kick from the beginning, and then with processing you can shape the kick the way that you like and add the extra power that your kick needs. So I just don't want to extend this video too much, but I'll process the kick right now. So I will use tape saturation, I will soft clip the kick, and then I will just limit the kick so I can bring the loudness and just get it to 0 as a whole pack. And now with the processing, this is how the kick is sounding now. So we added a little bit more weight, a little bit more saturation, just making the kick a little bit more powerful. Now this is how the drums sound with the kick. And now this is how it sounds with the bass. And that's it guys, that's how you can choose the right kick every time so you can get your professional sound right now. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more production tips and to get your sound to the next level. If you need help on any other specific stuff production related, just join the Discord with the link down below so you can chat with me and other producers so we can help you with any of your questions. That will be it guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.